that you're successful by societal terms, meaning you did everything right. On paper, you're successful. You went to school, you got good grades, you graduated. Maybe you started a family or you started a business, you own a home, you own a car, you have a job. On paper, it's like check, 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 everything looks good, right? But then there's this feeling within you that something's missing or you still feel unfulfilled. Like there's a deeper calling or purpose for your life that you're not living. And you start to ask yourself, why am I unhappy? Everybody else sees you as being very polished, very successful, very responsible, and you almost feel like an imposter. Let me tell you this story. I was raised by a single parent, my mother. My dad wasn't around since I was a baby. He was trying to find his own way, and he was addicted to drugs. So my mom raised me on her own, and I saw her struggle financially and emotionally throughout my childhood. She had like 2 jobs at least to make ends meet. In my childhood, about 7th grade, she moved me to South Florida for a better school system. Prior to that, I was going to Catholic school, and then Catholic school gets very expensive when you go to high school. And in that school system, it was a very upscale community. So we owned a little condo, but my friends were living in houses that appeared to be like mansions to me. Some of them were even behind private gates. I'd never seen anything like that from where I was raised. But it created like a dreamer within me, an achiever, a vision. I always wanted to know what their parents did for work. What I learned is that they had careers, they had stability. My friends grew up with a lot of certainty in their life, where I felt like I was growing up with a lot of crisis, instability, uncertainty. So when I went to school, my career in college, I chose a career in medicine. Because of course, if you think about what's the most stable and certain career there is, it's the medical profession. I became a PA, I graduated. I started working right away. I bought my first car. About 10 years later, I bought my own house. Then I upgraded my car. Now I was driving a used BMW. I was in a great relationship. I remember looking out the window one day and being like, "It's still missing. Like I'm not happy." And that really struck a chord, because shouldn't I be, when I'm checking all the boxes of my own personal goals and I've come so far since my childhood? Shouldn't I be extremely happy? But I wasn't. Something inside of me was calling. It's like a calling or something that was pulling me towards something, but I didn't know what it was. I had inner conflict. The reason why I tell you this story is because if you struggle between security and wanting freedom, you have inner conflict. If you struggle between certainty and purpose, you're having inner conflict. If you're struggling between comfort and being authentic, you're having inner conflict. You need to be vulnerable if you're going to be authentic. Sometimes it's the fear of letting go of the life that we built, even though there's something calling us for more, to be more, but it's the fear of letting go. It's like the life that you built versus the life that's calling you. If this sounds like you, take this piece of advice. Stop numbing the voice within you. Maybe you need to take 5-10 minutes a day, no distractions, no TV, no phone, and just have silence. Be present with your own thoughts and ask yourself, maybe you need to journal, ask yourself, what is it that I truly want? What have I been avoiding and why? Where have I been abandoning myself? The reason why I call you to do this is because life of success without feeling alive is not living. I'll say that again. Life without feeling alive, like all your successes, if you don't feel alive, that's not living at all. Don't numb the voice within you that's calling you for a more meaningful life. That calling might be your life purpose. Your life purpose and living a meaningful life will bring you happiness.